Good morning and welcome to Ewetopia Farms on this brilliantly sunny winter's day. It's quite cold, but the sun makes up for it. Well, before we step in the barn, we'll have a look at Herman here. Hi, Herman. Oh, slippery. Slippery. It's slippery, guys. Oh, it's very slippy, I know. Their little hooves are like ice skate blades, so walking on ice is not good. Okay, well, we'll head into the mayhem. Not much happening this morning. We're letting some more sheep out of Jugs. Arnie's letting out this old mom who's been a really good mother for us. Good milk, good udder still. Really good lamb. Above average lamb. Come on, Mommy. Come on. Here they come. Go with your mom. That's it. Clever. Not much happening in the barn this morning. We've emptied out a lot of the jugs. We tagged Karen and Kevin. This little ewe lamb's going out with her mom right now. The mom's getting trimmed and this ewe lamb is stomping. You'd think it was a little ram. She's got severe attitude. Hi. Are you stomping? Hi. Come on. Come on. Come here. Are you stomping? And they're in the Joyceville pen. See right away, stress response is to nurse. That's good. We got one more to do and then we're going in for lunch. So this is the last ewe getting trimmed. She's been dewormed. Her lambs are just watching on. These guys just got tagged this morning. The Suffolk pen's getting full, so these guys will just go in a waiting pen until it settles down a bit.
Yeah, she must have been something.
Trimmed.
Must have been. Or she's in poor shape, but now she's.
No, she looks in good shape and she's got milk. Maybe she's just got good hooves.
Well, you can see that.
Now she was added to the group later, so maybe she got trimmed later. No, because these lambs are in good shape too. Oh, this is the one you said was limping.
Yeah.
So maybe she did have scald before.
Well, give it through there, buddy.
So the other pen, we just put some in there. So it's we'll let the lambs settle down over lunch, and then these guys will join that group tonight. This is just a bigger pen to get used to that group. So this is the last ewe getting trimmed. She's been dewormed. Her lambs are just watching on. just got tagged this morning. The Suffolk pen's getting full, so these guys will just go in a waiting pen until it settles down a bit.
Yeah, she must have been something.
Trimmed.
Must have been. Or she's in poor shape, but now she's.
No, she looks in good shape, and she's got milk. Maybe she's just got good hooves.
Well, you can see that.
Now, she was added to the group later, so maybe she got trimmed later.
I wouldn't call her a skinny sheep.
No.
Up in here?
Yeah. Just in the catch pen. No, because these lambs are in good shape too. Oh, this is the one you said was limping.
Yeah.
So maybe she did have scald before.
I'll give it through there, buddy.
And you had trimmed her at that time.
Most times they're all overgrowth, and this one here is not. So.
Well, maybe we did these sheep, but I don't think so.
No, she was not done before.
No, I wouldn't say so, because I just did the lambs. So the other pen, we just put some in there, so it's we'll let the lambs settle down over lunch, and then these guys will join that group tonight. This is just a bigger pen to get used to that group.
That's 9. I'd be tempted. Well, unless you thought it.
Okay, this is the night check. I didn't videotape too much today because one thing we were doing was sorting through the Dorset ram lambs to see who's staying and who goes. And to be honest, those are my worst days of the entire year. I hate having to make that decision. So, yeah, farmer I'm not really. But I'll bring you through this barn and update you on what's been happening in here. Guess we've had a few things. This girl, she had twin lambs today. She was slow to come to her milk. I didn't check her teat that I can't see right now yet. But this teat here now has lots of milk. So I'm hopeful that the other will tomorrow as well, and they'll be good to go. This is the Archie sheep. The browner lamb seems to be okay. Mom seems to be okay. This guy is still punchy, but after talking to Michael, who's one of the subscribers on this channel, and I think quite a few of you have been chatting with him also, he suggested that maybe we look at her tail where it was docked. And it just so happens that her tail did just recently fall off, and it could very well have gotten an infection. And maybe that is given her a little bit of an infection in her spine. So after thinking about what he said to me, we decided to try her on some antibiotics and see if that does anything for her. Hopefully that's the solution. We've never had any problems with tails before, but it makes sense because some of them, I guess, when it falls off, there can be a little blood, and I guess in dirty conditions, bacteria can get in there. So she's on drugs now, and we'll see how she does. And they're all together in here, so if they're gonna be okay, that's how they stand the best chance. This ewe just had a lamb right before dinner. This is actually the one that was sitting like a dog. So she finally had her lamb. her llama, singular. We thought triplets, but she has one big ewe lamb. But she has adopted a lamb as well. I'll go show you who she adopted, but I can't show you the lambs. They're back there right now. Now it is the early hours, so maybe by tomorrow she won't want that lamb. But we're always hopeful that that will work out because she's got a lot of milk on both sides and can easily support 2 lambs. This is my half-face ewe. And then these 2 just had lambs at dinner time too. A Dorset ewe, and she had a boy and a girl. Some really nice big lambs. We haven't done too much with them. We checked her nipples. She's got milk. They seem feisty enough, so we're just going to leave them alone. As you can see, a lot of the jugs are empty. The ewe over here that lost her lamb in birth, she's getting better. She lives with Kevin and Karen, but shows no interest in them, but at least she doesn't hurt them. And she's eating and she's feeling better, so she'll probably get released shortly. Karen and Kevin are still together. They're doing really well. They just had their bellies filled, so they're going to sleep now. They are a really cute little pair. And I told you the big fat ewe there adopted a lamb. She adopted this girl's lamb. This girl is our old girl, and she had a bit of calcium deficiency. So we've been giving her calcium, magnesium under the skin to boost up her calcium levels. She's I think 9 years old, so she's an old ewe. We kept her back because she raised lambs well in the past, but probably she was too old, and it was hard on her. So because she had 2 big twin lambs. One of them, he's under there somewhere. It's all nighttime, so they're all hiding, so I can't show you him. But he's taking a bottle, and I'm topping him up, and we're hopeful that she will come to her milk, and he will nurse off her, and she can handle 1 lamb. I thought 2 lambs might be pushing her, especially when we had a ewe there who was quite capable of raising another lamb. So, there he is. See, and he recognizes me as bottle mom now. But his mom loves him, and I'm really hopeful she'll come to her milk for him. He recognizes my voice now, so he came out. But he's not hungry. He's been fed, but again, he just wants attention. Hi, sweetheart. I know. You just ate, though. You just ate, and you got a lovely mom. You got a lovely mom. She's one of the old girls. Yeah, she's an old standby. Hi, sweetheart. Feeling a little better? She's just really weak from having lambs. So, usually giving them calcium, magnesium makes them feel better. But yeah, she's staggery. So I put him on a bottle just in case. There we go, sweetheart. And all the rest of the jugs are empty. We've already filled up the Suffolk pen, and we may just take this group over tomorrow because it is fresher in the coveralls, although it's going to minus 25 tomorrow night, which makes me nervous. But they do seem to do better in the coverall. And then on this side we have the Dorset pen, and the Dorset pen's catching up to the Suffolk pen. But we have way more Suffolks than Dorsets, so. And everyone's doing well in here. Jerry is basically weaned now, but sometimes when I'm feeding bottles, there's leftover milk and stuff, so I'll just come over here and he can clean up the bottles for me if I have any leftovers. And he seems to be doing fine with that. I guess that's everything up to date. Yeah, just because we were sorting rams, I wasn't too much in the mood for recording this afternoon, but I thought I better let everybody know what's going on. And here's another little lamb going to sleep. I find my phone is just not working very well. I can hardly wait to get a new one. It's just not focusing right for me. Okay, so we'll see you all in the morning. We're going to close her down for the night now and see what happens overnight. How many lambs we have. But the ewes all look good. And you gotta be positive. All the ones in the barn are looking pretty good too. Hey guys. Good night, you guys. Okay, so we're gonna close the door on another episode at Ewetopia Farms. Good night.